Hey guys, this is yet another run of playing on DFFOO Global World of Illusion Spiritus Pandemonium stage. The run here is going to be a run to complete the series mission quest, which is the one right here. To complete this quest, you do need to make sure your party consists of characters that come only from Final Fantasy 2, 10 or 13. You do not need to have one of each. So my party here consists of both Raines and Hope, which are Final Fantasy 13 characters, and finally Minwu from Final Fantasy 2. This run is also going to be a no boss turn run and no summon mode run, and the only attack that goes off this stage is the boss's force attack, which actually does 0 damage anyway. It does apply some nasty debuffs on your party, but that's where Raines come in. His EX can actually cleanse all debuffs on your party. To get a no boss turn, you do need to capitalize the combo of Minwu's Teleport Plus, which is his S1 in the Plus version, and Raines' turn manipulation. By combining the both, you can ensure that you can consistently take turns without the enemies ever getting a turn. I gave Minwu also the Seymour LD core just in case I need the emergency delay, but you actually don't really need it. And I think overall this is really a good showcase of how Minwu's turn deletion can really come in handy. You don't really need to play him solely as an off-turn damage dealer. He functions fairly well as a party support and turn deleter as well. So the first few turns or so, I just build up my force gauge. When Hope gets his turn, I use combination of his Shell and Protect. Both are instant turns. I equip all passives on this fight, no passives are unequipped. And the idea is that I get to use his Shell and Protect to charge his EX meter, so that at least Hope can output pretty okay DPS over the fight. And it also helps to charge the force gauge as so. At 100% force gauge early on, right here I use his force attack. The goal of the first force time is to bring the boss as close as possible to 60% health, but not under it. This is quite important because you do need to spend quite a lot of turns to charge up the force gauge again, and if you do it when the boss is below 59% health, the boss will eventually become immune to all forms of damage that you do. So the goal here, as you can see, I charge up the force bonus to 750% by spamming Shell and Protect, and then I pass the turn to the rest. So the remaining 4 turns here is to just deal attacks as normal, making sure to always use Teleport Plus when it's up with Minwu like so, just so that you can continue to delete the enemy's turns. Using Teleport Plus with Minwu also triggers all his traps, which also deals some nice damage under the force bonus here. Do not activate Minwu's BT Plus yet, you want to save it for the second force time, and if you do activate his BT Plus here, you will run dangerously close to bringing the boss below 60% health, which again you do not want to do. So as you can see, I came out of my first force time with the boss at 66%, which gives me a little bit of comfortable leeway. So in this 6% health, I take the opportunity to slowly charge back my force gauge. Feel free to use all of Hope's Shell and Protect except for one. You do need to save one Shell or one Protect, either one will do. You can spam the rest to charge up his force gauge. Around this point also, Raines will get a full EX meter. Do not use his EX. Save Raines' EX for after the boss uses his force attack, because as you can see, the boss is about to hit 100% force time. When the boss hits 100% force time, it will do Forest Press +++ right here. As you can see, it practically did no damage. It does actually apply very crippling debuffs on your team, which is why you want to save Raines' EX. By using his EX here, you will cleanse all the debuffs, and this allows you free reign to continue. The boss will be in force time, but it doesn't matter because the boss will never get a turn anyway. At this point, you want to keep a very close eye on the enemy's health as well as your force gauge. When you are close to 100%, you want to use Minwu's PT Plus in preparation. What you want to do is only use Seed Rain's attack when that attack will bring the boss below 59%, or at least cross the 59% threshold right before Seed Rains get a turn. The reason mainly is that you want to use his force attack when the minions are up at 59%, and you'll see why soon. So I'm pretty close to 59%. I just used the Seymour LD call just to try to do a little bit more damage to cross the threshold, because I want to cross it right on Seed Rain's turn that's coming up here. Now very importantly, right before you use Seed Rain's FR, you want the turn order to be Minwu followed by Hope followed by Seed Rains, and you can use his LD to turn manipulate the turn order. And right before Seed Rains' turn, have Hope use Keiss base call targeting Minwu. This will allow Minwu to launch later on. Once preparation is complete with the Keiss base call on Seed Rains' turn, use the Lunafreya LD call and then enter into force time. Importantly here, target Minwu with his force attack. Now very nicely here, I hit 59%. The minions have been resurrected by the boss, which is quite nice because you can use them as launch fodder. On Minwu's turn, he uses his EX, which hits all enemies and causes the minions to be in a launchable state. Minwu will always launch here because he is buffed by Keiss's hero support. On Hope's turn, what you want to do is use one shell or one protect. This is to bring up the force gauge bonus a little bit, and then have Hope use either EX or LD on the minion. Very importantly, you want to target the minion here because that attack will cause a launch, and this will help to contribute to Seed Rains' force gauge bonus. Unfortunately here I only got one launch, so I was short 20%. If done right, coming back to Seed Rains' turn, you should still be buffed with one turn of Quick Prayer. So this allows you to go BT plus and then directly into BT mode with 6 turns of force time remaining. Pretty much that's it. So at this point the boss is low enough that you can kill the boss in one Seed Rains' burst mode. All the launches should always refund Brave at the end because the Keiss's Brave Leak debuff is up on the boss. And one final note, if the boss still survives with the last pixel of health at the end, what you can do is just pop the Brother Summon after burst mode. That should deal another 1 or 2% of damage. And then don't forget, Seed Rains will have his PT aura up after that, so you can just launch a few times with Seed Rains to close up the fight. So that's it for this run. As always, I hope the video has been helpful, and if you enjoyed the content, do leave a like, comment and subscribe, because it really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next run. Bye!